Welcome everybody to my YouTube channel. I'm Pat. Y'all know me as Portia Sports on Twitter. This is the first video of me covering me introducing myself to what I'm going to be covering on my YouTube channel. So basically, after some pushing from some friends of mine, they told me that they really like when they hear me break down and give insight to what I like in anime and manga. And they were like, yo, you should start a YouTube channel. And I was like, I mean, but will people really care what I have to say? And then they were like, I mean, yeah, you're pretty popular on Twitter. You have 4,000 followers. I was like, that doesn't mean anything. They follow me for a bunch of different things. But I was like, you know what? I'll just make a poll, see what the results are. And then if enough people support it, then I will be like, fine, I'll start the channel. So I made a poll. It's been 5 days since. The poll's not finished yet, but over 200 people have voted on the poll and said that yes, they would be interested in seeing what I have to say on YouTube when it comes to anime and manga. So I was like, you know what? Let me just make a video, introduce myself. So basically, what I want to use this channel for is to like talk about what I like, what I enjoy when it comes to the medium for anime and manga. So I will talk about what I like in the anime, like the openings, the endings, soundtracks, how like certain scenes are done. And this will be for anime and manga. I will be using that to like break down chapters, talk about like how the plot is progressing forward, basically what I think is going to happen in the next chapter, or how I felt about the previous chapters. And this isn't the first video that I'm going to that I've made for this channel for when it comes to anime and manga, because I made a live reaction for One Piece chapter 935 yesterday. So with that in mind, this video is like going to be put out first, and then that video will be posted later. But on this channel, I'll be talking about like my favorite manga characters. I'll break them down. I'll be talking about my favorite arcs. I'll be talking about my favorite series. So I'll have like top 10 anime lists, top 10 manga lists, and they'll just be like separated. And for these videos, I'm going to add like a logo on my channel to make it like look presentable later on. I don't know how long that's gonna take. Probably shouldn't take more than a month or two. I also want to make like an intro with like some music and stuff like that, like all the other YouTubers do. Have like some fight scenes in there. It's not gonna be too long, like 15 seconds. Probably an outro as well. When it comes to like which series I'm going to be covering, I just want to make it clear that I'm only going to be covering series that I personally love, like to death, like series that I feel very, very, very strongly about. I don't want to cover something that I'm like kind of half-assed about, because then after that, like if I don't enjoy a chapter, it's going to show, because I'm going to be like, I mean, it was okay. And like, I don't want people to feel like I'm like hating on their favorite series or anything like that. So the manga that I have in mind so far that I'm going to be covering week to week is going to be One Piece, Kingdom, Kimetsu no Yaiba, Kengan Omega, and out. One Piece, just so you know, is absolutely my favorite series of all time across any medium. I love the adventure, I love the comedy, I love the action in it, I love how emotional it can get, I love the mystery behind it, the lore of the series, the characters. I love everything about that series. So you'll be expecting primarily One Piece content. That you'll never have a shortage of One Piece content on this channel. Kimetsu no Yaiba, a very, very good series that's going on in Jump right now. It's gonna be ending soon, unfortunately. I thought it was gonna be I I thought it was going to be going on longer than what it is, but I guess not. But it's not a bad thing. You know, every series doesn't have to have like 400, 500 chapters, so it's okay. Oh, this channel is going to be used for positive vibes only. Like, I don't want to use this channel to talk about why someone shouldn't read or watch a series. I want to talk about what I like and why they should like it. Because with more people liking a series that you like, you can have more opportunities to enjoy it like in other ways. So you might get a movie, you might get an OVA, you might get some video games. Like, it's possibilities for more people liking something and it getting more money. Like, it's just endless. It's endless. And I don't want to use this channel like to talk about series that I don't like, because it's a waste of time. I've never ever understood why people go out their way to read, catch up, and talk about a series that they don't like. Like, I just don't get it. Like, if you don't like something, just drop it. Or if you're really that curious about what's going on that you can't drop it, don't bother talking about it. You just keep it to yourself. I mean, I know some people are nosy and like they're curious about things, so it's just, okay, if you're gonna do that, like, clearly a lot of people like this series, so just because you don't like it doesn't, like, cut it out, man. And for future reference, I just want to say that while I'm gonna be talking about anime and manga, like, most of the things that I will be saying will be my personal opinions and how I feel about these series. Don't come here expecting everything I say to be a fact. I am not the smartest person in the world. I say that in the most literal sense. Like, I'm not saying that I'm slow or dumb or anything like that. No, I consider myself to be like fairly intelligent, but I'm not the person that has all the answers to everything that you seek. So if I say something and it gets disproven later on, I'll own up to it and say like, oh, I was wrong about that. But I will not be like saying, oh, I'm right about this, you're wrong, shut up. No, we're not going to be doing that. We're going to have like healthy discourse on Twitter and in the YouTube comments. I won't be responding to trolls or anything like that. You're just not going to get the time of day for me. And like, this channel, for the most part, is going to be like, you know, the content is going to be like adult. So we're going to have conversation, we're going to say cuss words, but like, we're not going to be using cuss words to like offend people. So we're going to talk to each other like grown people, have some mutual respect for other people's opinions and stuff like that. If I don't agree, I'll just say I don't agree. Unless you say something actually like pretty dumb, like saying stuff like, oh, Zoro needs to be the captain, then after that I'm just like, no, stop it. Just stop that. But I just want to use the channel to like talk about what I like, break down the ways break down how I feel about the things that I like and why people should start the things that I like. I don't want to talk about things that I hate. I don't want to talk about things that I don't feel passionate about, because it's an exercise in futility. And one thing I will make sure to never ever do, I do not want to use this channel to make clickbait videos just so people can click on it. Like, I see it all the time. If I ever make a video with a title that y'all feel is clickbait, just let me know. I'll change it immediately, because I don't, it's just such a waste of time. But that is pretty much everything that I wanted to say about how I'm going to start this YouTube channel. 10 minutes is pretty lengthy, but I just wanted to make this like as intimate as possible. And thank you once again to everybody that is checking out this YouTube channel for me covering anime and manga on a week-to-week basis. On a side note, for all the people that are already subscribed to me for One Piece Treasure Cruise, I haven't made any Treasure Cruise videos in a while, and it's been pretty sporadic. And that's because Bandai is evil and they steal money from people because that game is extremely pay to win. So when anniversary rolls around, I'll just like make a couple pool videos, and then after that, we'll be back in business. But thank you for sticking for me through this rough patch. And for all the new people, thank you for coming on to subscribe to my channel and watch what I have to say about certain anime and manga, the characters in it, stories, fights, the lore, all of that. So, one last time, thank you for watching, and I hope this channel becomes a fruitful one.